Alright, what is going on, guys? FaZe Adapt here today, and we're doing a new video, my second 200k video actually. I uploaded my first one a few days ago. If you missed it, the link will be in the description, but as you could probably tell by the title, this is going to be a my history / how I joined FaZe video. I mentioned it before, and we're just going to get into it. What's going to be playing in the background is going to be my first episode from like the end of 2011 and my third and fourth episodes, which are like my two favorite episodes. I can't really choose a favorite between the two, so I'm just going to play them both. And I'm just going to play some other random episodes, things, because this is going to be a lot longer than expected. I just planned for it to be these 3 episodes, but whatever, let's just get into it. So, obviously, for me, it all started out on PS3. I don't know how many of you guys know that, because I know I mentioned it in a few videos before, but I started out on PS3, and my first COD was MW2, and it was in 7th grade, and I just, like, played like a tryhard, like most guys, and I just had fun with the game and everything. And then Black Ops 1 came out a few months later, and this was in 8th grade at the time, and I remember it was like around the end of November, and I saw a video called FaZe Clan Our War, and it was just like a trick, it was like a montage, one of their first montages. It was trick shotting, like they were doing no scopes and throwing knives across the map, and I remember seeing it and just like being amazed, like holy shit, this is like one of the sickest things I've ever seen. Like I got it, like I wanted to do it really bad, so I started doing it on Black Ops 1, and I used to make like crappy montages back then. Maybe I'll show you guys one time, but not in this video. So, and then I ended up from that finding some Modern Warfare 2 ill cams, and I was like, okay, we should just do this on MW2 because it looks a lot nicer and a lot easier. So, me and my friends tried to do it on Modern Warfare 2. We didn't have the best luck, though, because we could never really get 6-mans, or, like, our friend group was really small, so whenever we would, like, go in pubs, we'd always have, like, a few randoms on our team, and then it'd be really stressful. They'd kill last and stuff. But now it's about February of 2011, and around this time, PS3 went down. So PS3 went down, and I think it was, like, a month, 2 months, I really don't know. Like, honestly, it was a long time, though. So PS3 was down, and one of my friends lost their account on PS3 because I couldn't remember their password, so they couldn't get it back. And luckily for me, one of my other friends had another account that was challenge lobbied and everything, and my friend was like, I want to play MW2 with you guys, but I don't have an account, so I can't play, and I don't have a challenge lobby or anything unlocked. And my friend was like, here, have this account. And this account was called Tay Casual, and there was this kid in every Illcam episode named Tay Casual, and he wasn't ever in FaZe, but he was always in Illcam, so everyone knew him. And he didn't have any space in his game, or spaces in his gamer tag, so you couldn't really tell if he was an Xbox player or a PS3 player. So when my friend logged into the account, he got a bunch of friend requests and messages and stuff like, yo, play with me, let's trick shot. And through that, me and my friends met a bunch of trick shotters and stuff like that, and a bunch of new people. And I ended up joining a clan called Perp, my first ever clan. It was a trick shotting clan. I still didn't have a PVR, but it was a lot of fun. Like, I was just having fun with it, trick shotting. I'm still, like, made, like, montages and, like, clips sent to me and stuff back then. But I got my PVR in May of 2011, and I wasn't actually able to record with it until about another year, because I didn't have an HD TV or a laptop. So I guess I kind of just thought I would, like, hook it up to my PS3 and it'd magically get the footage or something. But that obviously wasn't the case. So, we'll just get to that part down the road, or we'll just get to that part later in the video. And, okay, so now we're in about June of 2011, and this is when I met Job. You guys all know Job. FaZe Job, my best friend. I've known him for now almost 3 years. And he commented on one of my videos back in 2011 that I single uploaded some shot. And I remember he commented on it, and then I, like, started freaking out because he was in Supra. And then we became really good friends. Like, I talked to him a lot and stuff like that. And he ended up helping me get in Supra. And we were in Supra for about 2 months together, almost all of summer of 2011, leading up to freshman year for me. And then right as summer ended, I remember joining Psycho. And it was crazy because Psycho was all a bunch of European, like, people, French people. They didn't have any Americans on the team. So when they joined, they let us make our whole American team. So we picked 9 of our friends. So all 9 of us, like, we had a bunch of friends, but we were all in different clans. Like, me and Joe were in Supra, and Shatters and his, like, few friends were in this clan, and Tofu, and, like, you guys don't know any of these guys, but they were all our friends, and we all ended up joining Psycho together, which was crazy because this was, like, the biggest PS3 team, and we had our own section, and it was pretty nuts. But anyways, we were in Psycho for about 4 months, and it was about December, and we all decided that we wanted to get Xboxes because a lot of the guys on Xbox, like DZ, Just, or people, like watched our videos and like thought we were sick and wanted to play with us, and we were like, yo, like we got to get Xbox, like, because really no one really trick shots on PS3. I can't really think of anyone that trick shots on PS3 today that I really know of. Let me know in the comments though if you guys are a PS3 or Xbox trick shotter. But anyways, we ended up getting our Xboxes in December, and when we, like right before we got them, we got offered to join Just, the clan Just trick shotting. And I remember just when that happened, I freaked out. Like I called my IRL friend, I was like, dude, I'm getting in Just, like I also just got my Xbox, like you gotta help me set this up. I was freaking out, dude, because like back on PS3 I would watch all these teams. I would watch Just, DZ, Soar, and FaZe, and like all those teams. Sorry if I'm talking a little too fast and if it's hard to hear me and things like that. But so where are we? This is right when we got our Xboxes, yeah. So, and actually the first video on my channel is my Left Psycho join Soar video, and then the video after that is my first kill cam in Soar. And those were right at the end of 2011. So I was in Soar for about, so at this point I was in Soar just playing, hitting clips like regular, you know, making episodes and stuff like that. Just having fun, or, you know, making, like, talking to new people, making friends and stuff on Xbox. So, now it's about June of 2012, and I finally get a computer so I could start recording and, like, uploading and just, like talking to people on Skype, because I never, like, was able to talk to anyone on Skype. I had, like, an iPod that I could sign into Skype every once in a while and type a message in the chat or something. But I finally got a computer, so I was able to record. And right around this time, this is when I just got really good. Like, suddenly, out of the blue, I just fucking got really good. I don't know what it was. And I just started hitting clips. Over the summer, I, like, went crazy. I still can't remember, now, since FaZe has gone back to MW2, I wish I could, like, get my old self to play, because I was so, like, I just went fucking nuts over the summer of that, like, year, and I was fucking crazy. I was making episodes, and even back then, like, a lot of people were like, oh, FaZe adapt, and I still didn't believe it, though, because, I mean, like, I was just, like, a fucking PS3 kid from Psycho, and now I'm in Soar, and I don't know, this is all still crazy to me, that I was even in Soar, and I don't know, it was kind of realistic, though, like, slightly, like, a percent, because a lot of people were joining FaZe from Soar, and I don't know. But anyways, where are we now? We're at about, yeah, so I'm still playing, you know, MW2, hitting clips, making episodes, you know, the usual, what everyone would do back then. And then Black Ops 2 came out, and this is where things really changed for me. I hit 10K at this time in Black Ops 2. My channel hit 10,000 subs right before 2013, and I remember, like, freaking out over that. I was freaking out over 1K, and now I have fucking 10K, and it was crazy. And I really wasn't good at Black Ops 2 at the start. I made one episode, and it was with only 7 clips, and that was in, like, February, after 3 months. And so, now, at this point, FaZe 5 is coming out, and when it came out, I was on, like, a month dry streak leading up to it, and I was like, fuck it, like, I'm not even gonna go for it. I don't really have a chance. Like, I was good at MW2. I suck at this game. There's no point. So the whole first week of the FaZe 5, I didn't really do anything. I didn't hit any clips. I didn't really play. And then, all of a sudden, I played that second week of FaZe 5 of the first, like, stage. I just went off. I hit so many clips. I just fucking went crazy. I don't know what it was. I still don't know. Like, I just went off. I don't know. I just fucking hit all these clips, and then, what else? So I ended up making the top 100 off of 1 week of clips, and I was like, holy shit. Like, I uploaded my response, and it got, like, amazing feedback, and my channel was even getting bigger, and I was getting subs, and I was starting to make videos a little bit. Not like videos I am now, just, like, private match videos and shit like that. And I went on to the second stage of FaZe 5, and second stage was also 2 weeks, and I didn't really hit any clips during those 2 weeks either, but the weekend before the challenge was due, because I remember it was due by Tuesday at 12, or Monday at 12, or whatever. So I had the weekend, then I had Monday, and I had to have it before 12. And that weekend, I actually ended up hitting a bunch of clips for it too, so I came up pretty clutch there and got lucky. And I ended up making the top 10 or top 20 off of that. And it was really a top 18 because one kid dropped out, and then another kid got caught for faking clips. So at this point, I grew my channel to, I think, 30K, which was nuts. I had a bunch of people, like, rooting for me in the challenge. I was fucking hitting clips. I was going off. I was like, damn, like, I can actually do this. Like, this is the last stage. I just need to hit a few clips, because I felt like I was, like, a fan favorite, because, I don't know, I just felt like it, because I was hitting a bunch of clips, and I had, like, my fan base was growing. I think I had one of the biggest channels, too. out of the top 20, but that last week, we only had 1 week on the last stage, and I just choked it. I completely choked it. I hit one clip that whole week, and it was a shitty mid-game wall bang. I hit one clip, and I remember uploading it and being so, like, disappointed because I put, like, so many hours into it, so much work into it, and, like, I just to choke the last stage, and, like, it just all went to nothing. Like, all I needed was a few clips, and I believed that I could have joined off that. So, and I still had, like a little bit of hope, because my birthday was June 5th, and that was right when the FaZe 5, that was right when the FaZe 5 week was happening. It was Wednesday, and I remember Hateful got in on my birthday, and I was, like, pretty bummed out. But whatever, I was still playing over the summer, you know, still grinding, trying to hit clips, having fun. And I ended up even getting better. Like, I went off again. I just got all of a sudden started hitting crazy clips, making even more episodes, hitting clips and stuff like that. And so that was all over summer. I was still making videos too, growing my fan base. And I remember I hit 50K over the summer, and that was crazy for me. And so where are we now? It's about the beginning of the school year, and I don't think I've ever told anyone this, but it's September. This is September, and Banks messaged me on Skype, and I remember I stayed home from school this day because I was sick and I was watching Supernatural on my computer, and I go to Skype and Banks messages me, and I'm like, what is this? He messaged me, and I can't remember the exact messages, but it was something like, I'm going to try to get you in FaZe, you're doing great, you're hitting crazy clips, everyone wants you in, because literally, like, every comment, like, whenever I'd make a new episode, it'd go on so it'd always be like, FaZe Adapt, FaZe Adapt. Like, you could go to some of my old videos, and every comment is FaZe Adapt, and I wasn't annoyed by it, I was, like, just, like, in awe, like how many, like, supporters I had back then, and how many people wanted to see me in the FaZe. So Banks messaged me, like I said, saying that he's going to stick his neck out for me and try to get me in FaZe. And I was like, holy shit, dude, like, this is crazy. I might get in FaZe. And I went even harder. Like, that weekend that he told me, I hit, like, 3 of my best clips. Like, this episode you're watching now, this was all at the time where Banks was messaging me. I hit all these, like, crazy clips. And I thought I was really going to get in, because I was like, I'm fucking just hitting clips back to back to back to back to back. And I'm just waiting for it at this point, because I was like, I'm not trying to sound cocky or anything, but he told me he wanted me in, and I kept hitting clips and doing what he's doing. And it went through all of October, and I remember making, like, my last BO2 episode, and it went on Soar about a week or two before Ghost, and I ended up not getting in, and I was pretty bummed out. But what was supposed to happen was, a lot of people still don't know this, I was supposed to join on October 31st, Halloween, and I ended up joining on November 2nd, but what happened was, one of my friends, Exodus, who's also friends with a bunch of the FaZe guys, a bunch of leaders, they were like, yo, try to get Adapt on Xbox, because we're going to recruit him. And I remember he's like, yo, come get on Xbox and play with me. And I'm like, nah, dude, I'm going out with some friends tonight. And to think, like, if I would have not gotten Ghost early and gotten in, and I would have just not gotten in FaZe, like, where would I be now? Like, I don't know. It scares me. But I ended up getting Ghost early, like I said. And at this point, I had about 80K. I just made my 80K montage the day I got recruited. I was still in SOAR. I uploaded it, and I remember, like, damn, like, I have 80,000 subs. I'm in SOAR. Like, having that big of a fan base outside of FaZe was just unheard of. Like, that's crazy. And so, I'm on Ghost right now. I just got Ghost 3 days before it came out. Or not 3 days. Or no, 2 days or something. It was November 2nd, I know. Because it was the day I joined. That's when I had it. And I remember playing with Apex and Fakey and a bunch of guys. And I hit a kill cam. One of the first kill cams on Ghost. It really wasn't really that good, especially looking at today. It was just like a 720 pistol switch kind of barrel stuff wall bang, but at the time it was like, holy shit, like, I remember posting it on Twitter, and then everyone went nuts. Everyone's like, oh my god, FaZe Adapt on Ghost, and I was like, nah, like, I'm not gonna get recruited the first week of Ghost. Like, after Ghost came out, I knew that, like, I probably wasn't gonna get recruited, and that I was gonna start sucking at Ghost, and I would never get in, and I was pretty bummed out. But we were still playing S&D, like, that party of me, Apex, and stuff, and Apex didn't have his mic in, because I think he was in a Skype call with, like, Banks and Seabass, and then they finally said, like, yo, let's just recruit Adapt in Ilcam's Live. And they left, and I didn't know where they went, so I was all by myself, and I was just playing by myself, and then I get an invite from Apex, and I join, and it's a full lobby of FaZe guys, and it's just like, and the next thing I hear is, like, Apex saying, what's up, guys, we're doing Ilcam's Live, and I sat there, and I was like, does he not know, like, I'm not in FaZe, like, what's he doing? And I was like, wait. Like, I, like, processed it, and I was like, oh, like, I started freaking out. Like, my reactions on this channel, I'll try to find a link and link it, but I started freaking out, dude, like, oh my god, I finally made it, like, after Phase 5, after like all through the summer, after all through the end of Black Ops 2, like I'm finally in at Ghost, and I was just like, holy shit, like this is fucking crazy. I'm in Phase and I was freaking out, and like I'm still like freaking out, and now like I completely like am just going off to my channel and just, you know, I'm just gonna keep going now from here. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. This is about like my 50th take of this, and I think I did it better than the last one on this one. So if you did enjoy this video, make sure to leave a like and let me know if you watched the whole thing through, because if you did, then you're a true fan. And this has been FaZe Adapt, and I'll see you guys later. Peace. And also look out for my 200K montage. It'll be out in a few days. Later.